And finally tonight, you're about to meet some young African musicians who faced a crisis that nearly left them with the sounds of silence. But then they found some help that was not only unexpected, it was truly instrumental. Here's Kelly Wallace.
For 10 teenage musicians from Botswana, it was supposed to be a dream trip. Many of them had never been out of the country before.
To the United States of America! Woo!
But at the airport in Africa, their dream looked to be over. Customs wouldn't allow their instruments, called marimbas, on the plane, saying they had to be sent by freight instead.
Our plane is about to leave, but we can't get marimbas through.
The kids got on the plane anyway, knowing that somehow they'd have to find 10 African marimbas within 24 hours of landing in New York City so they could play their first concert. Even worse, African marimbas are virtually non-existent on the East Coast. The band sent out desperate emails, even contacting the lone marimba player of The Lion King. Then, just hours before showtime, an unlikely heroine emerged.
That's the lower section.
57-year-old Syracuse, New York teacher Martha Jenks, founder of one of the only marimba bands on the East Coast. She and a fellow band member woke up before dawn to drive 9 homemade marimbas to New York City.
When the alarm went off at 5 in the morning, did you think, what am I doing?
Yes, I did. Kind of wondering how it was all going to work out.
The beats.
The kids had just 2 hours to master their new instruments. When the performance began, it looked like they'd been playing them for years. These concerts will raise money for orphans back home in Botswana. But on this night, it was the band's turn to thank a few marimba-loving strangers.
We really appreciate it. Like, I don't even know how to express it. We'll thank them somehow.
The music was all the thanks they needed. Kelly Wallace, CBS News, New York.
That's great. And that is the CBS Evening News. I'm Katie Couric. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.